quickly want to show, this is a job that's running on a cluster that I can see is up and running also. So the previous video I showed how to set up Databricks repo and Databricks Connect using AES code. This is a compute that's running. We can track status of existing jobs right here. You see that these two are running. It will actually fail on this invoke ingestion API. This is an issue I've been having. But the question is, if that does happen, the idea shouldn't be that I need to keep running and understanding what broke or what's going on. So I just go to this ingestion pipeline notebook. By the way this is set up where we have all these different notebooks. The bronze, first go the bronze, then the silver, which are dependent on the bronze, and the gold, which are dependent on the silver, and the ingestion pipeline depending on the gold. And we have all the different other configurations, the base, dev, test. Customer ingress has some other artifacts and data models it needs. Ingestion pipeline, same thing. It has some models that we need. Paris has the actual v9 API code, the URL normalizer, and other things. Similar to other Python repos, all our requirements are set up in this requirements.txt. Setup actually helps us deploy this code. We are currently on 0.6.0. And then we're helping it discover all these different artifacts. Like I care about these CSV files and other nodes, and we have the databricks.yaml file, which tells it this is a sync to tell your model tell your build which files to pick up. We are actually creating this wheel file locally and then picking it up. This is what gets created when we do a build and deploy locally. And targets are, right now we're only using the dev target, but we can also set a production, and likewise we can use UAT and other things also. Anyway, so and our bundle name is called DexCare POC, and this DexCare POC actually, if you go to the workspace, and it gets deployed right here under the dot bundle. DexCare POC is right here. So that's your entire bundle with your dev and your all the artifacts and your dot output files. Anyway, what I wanted to show was this guy right here. So you go to the ingestion pipeline app notebook, and then you say run this job, and it actually runs this on your Databricks cluster directly. We can actually go track this job directly on there, or alternately you can literally see the status of your job as it runs, and we will see this job fail right here. But we can actually, so this is the untitled job. It says untitled. Potentially I can go name it somewhere, but this is me running just one of my notebooks directly, and it will run this and it will show me the status of it, and same status will also appear here. And on here, if I go to my job runs, I'll see the entire pipeline running, and once we run this, we'll actually see what goes on here too. So this is actually very neat because it lets me debug and run certain notebooks without having to go through the entire flow all the time. So as we run, like this is running here, and we'll see it fail at the same time. We'll actually even before then, as this runs, we will continue to see this. I'll try to post a screenshot of this as it does fail, but this is a notebook which shows me the status of different jobs and steps. Just wanted to show this one more thing. As these are running, for each of these, if you click into any of this, you'll see that the status of each of these steps and how long something took is right here. This is an issue I haven't solved yet, where we have pip install requirements running on the top of each notebook, which means we're installing it each time, which adds to the total time a step takes to run. But outside of that, we can literally see like all these different steps that ran, what files it created, what different data frames it created. It persisted this data and file back to our systems. And let's quickly see. Yeah, this is running right now, and go to job runs. We are here, and this has failed. This is the issue that I was seeing. And if we go back to our VS code, I can actually exactly see like the same issue shows up here. This is an issue with the way I'm submitting these jobs. I'll have to debug this, but I can now put in print statements, different kinds of things, and just kind of debug this right here.